Hi class, I'm going to show you quickly how to create your Google folder and share it with me. So first of all, if you open your browser, and I certainly prefer Chrome, and it integrates so beautifully with the Google apps. So you just type Google and it should take you right there. Now notice that I'm already logged in. You can see my face right here, and I can change the account that I'm logged in as because I have several. I use my Gmail account for my personal stuff, and I use my southern.edu for the classes that I teach, but you can add an account here quite readily and switch between various accounts that you might already use with Google. Now, although you can certainly use your Gmail account if you prefer to, I would suggest that you use your southern.edu because that will be part of Southern's domain already. So we use Google Suite for Education, so that would be awesome if you just want to use your southern.edu login and the same password that you use to get to eClass and anything else here at Southern. So that's awesome. So now this little matrix here is what you click to go to your Google Drive. So once I'm there, yours will probably look somewhat similar to this, but I have a lot of folders already, and I can click the little drop down here to see all of my folders. Now I like to keep everything inside of a folder just exactly the same way you would do on your regular hard drive of your computer. So notice I don't like to have a bunch of loose documents. I keep everything inside a folder. So if you've not used Google before, you're just going to start on My Drive here and click New, and you'll create a new folder. So you can title this folder with your last name. So my last name is Flint, and this is 535 that this little tutorial is for, or 531, doesn't matter, but put the prefix or the number, the number for your course. The prefix isn't necessary. And then do summer 17. And so now I can create that. And there is that folder right now. Now the nice thing is you can drag folders inside of other folders once you create them. So you can reorganize things at will. And if I scroll down, you'll notice that I actually do have some documents. I really prefer all of my documents to be inside of folders. So I know, for instance, this learner was in a previous semester of this class, so I'm going to move her work into past semesters for this class. So that's how we can easily just manage folders and manage documents, dragging them into other folders. So when you are ready to share that folder with me, then you simply right click on it and it says share. So I can click right there, and you can just start typing my name, Peggy Flint. Once you have sent me something, as soon as you start typing, it should pop up right there. Okay? And then you can allow me to have editing access. So I can organize, I can add, I can edit. You don't want me to just view only because I want to be able to make comments right on your information. But if you share it with someone else in the class, you might want them to be able to view only, and then you'll see the little eye there. Another thing you can do is just get a link and determine that anyone with the link can either view or can edit. So that's how I share your course schedule, by the way. And then it doesn't have to be someone at Southern. You can click the more there and anyone with the link, or just those of us at Southern with the link. So you can make all of those determinations right here in the share option. Okay? Then when you share it with me, what happens? Well, what happens is I will see it in the shared with me, which is what will be true for you as well when someone shares something with you. So here is the shared with me, and you will see that Caitlin just shared something today with me. So when I click on that, if it says locate, it means I've already added it to my drive. That one says locate. This one says locate. It's already been added to my drive. And this one says locate. But sometimes when I click down here, see, like Teresa, I have added her. I know that. She's in my class I'm teaching right now, and so it will say locate. Okay, let's keep going so we can find one that does not say locate. Very good. Here's one. How to shoot video. So Ryan Harrell created this one for me, and I can now say add to my drive. It's either going to say locate or it's going to say add to my drive. So I am going to add it to my drive. And when I do that, it will give me this option of organize, and then I can determine which folder I want it in. And I actually want it in 531. So there we go. Now it is there in my drive. And so if I click away and click back, this time it says locate instead of add. Isn't that great? So that's how that works. This one says locate. So once a week I just go in pretty much and look at all of my shared with me's and make sure that I've literally moved them into my drive. Otherwise, they're not organized in a way that I can quickly and easily identify them in the future. So that's just part of my workflow. Once I know that something's in my drive, if I can remember any part of it, like I was just working on a document that had SOC 800 on it, here's everything in my drive that resembles that, okay? So then I can quite easily find documents if I know what part of the file name I'm looking for, etc. All right, so please send me by sharing the folder that you create, not individual documents, because then I've got all the folders right here, and anytime you drop something in that folder for me, I will be able to have it available. See, so here is someone from last semester that created folder in folders. That's okay, but anytime they dropped anything inside this first folder they shared with me, I had access to it. Isn't that great? And it's snazzy-dazzy, easy to do, and that's how I organize my information on Google. Now notice we're in Southern's domain. That's awesome. And everybody who has a Southern email has access.